Taylor, thanks. It's not just the presidential race on the ballot in Alabama. We are following these three contested congressional races in districts 7, 6, and 2.
Now, Alabama residents are voting under new congressional lines. Last year, a federal court approved a new map. This change has the potential to flip districts that have been long Republican controlled from red to blue.
We have team coverage tonight on the district that could flip. District 2, both WVTM 13's John Papke and Magdala Lusant are live in Mobile this evening. We want to head right out to John.
Well, yes, as Shamari figures, the Democratic candidate in this race has had a very busy final day on the campaign. He actually started out this morning at around 7:15 in Phoenix City visiting precincts there, and then he traveled west to Tuskegee, ultimately visiting precincts also in Montgomery before returning to his hometown here in Mobile and casting his vote with his wife, Kalisha. Now, he showed up at the Our Savior Catholic Church to fill out his ballot around, I'd say about 3 o'clock this afternoon, maybe a few minutes beforehand. That's about 25 minutes west of downtown Mobile. Figures is a Mobile native with a legacy of public service in his family. His father, Michael, served as a state senator for 18 years before passing away and was succeeded by his mother, Vivian, who has served District 33 ever since. Now, Shamari himself has worked in the Obama administration as a liaison to the DOJ and served on the Biden-Harris transition team 4 years ago. When we met him about 2 weeks ago up in Birmingham, he was very excited about getting the chance to serve the people of District 2, who he feels have been underrepresented over the years. If elected tonight, Figures would only be the second Democrat to serve District 2 since the 1960s. Former Mayor Bobby Bright was only elected to one term back in 2008, the former mayor of Montgomery. Now, Figures actually will be holding his election watch party here in the historic Battle House Hotel that's in the heart of downtown Mobile. That party should start around 7:30 this evening. We don't expect to see Figures here himself until at least 8 o'clock or a little bit later, and we will be bringing you live updates from the campaign watch party tonight as the evening evolves. Now, as for his opponent in this race, Caroline Dobson, Magdala Lusant is about 7 minutes south of here at the Fort Whiting reception hall with more on her campaign. Magdala?
Yeah, John, that's right. We're about 6 or 7 minutes away from you here at the Fort Whiting Armory here. And right now, there aren't too many people here, but I've been told that they're expecting 350 to 400 guests to be here. Now, before we got here, we learned that this is the Mobile County Republican Party watch party. And so Caroline Dotson, who is running for District 2, as you have also mentioned, John, will be here later on tonight, along with other Republicans who are also on the ballot in Mobile County. Now, Caroline Dotson did vote this morning. We have video of that happening. That happened, though, in Montgomery before she will eventually make her way down here to Mobile County. Now, a little bit about Caroline Dotson. We had a chance to speak with her a couple of weeks ago, and she tells me that it is her first time running for a public office position. Now, she's from Monroe County, but she moved back to Alabama about 5 years ago. Before, she lived in Texas, and that's where she went to law school. Now, the real estate attorney tells me that there's a need in District 2, and she says that is the reason why she moved back to Alabama. In our interview, she told me that she noticed many young people are leaving the district and are never coming back, and what she wants to do if she is elected in becoming the District 2 representative is to create more opportunities in the area, again, if she becomes the District 2 representative for this area. And again, District 2 runs and includes Mobile and Montgomery. So we will be here throughout the rest of the evening, and obviously waiting and anticipating to hear from Caroline Dotson when that time comes. But for now, we are live in Mobile. I'm Magdala Lusant, WVTM 13.